Hello again, people, and welcome to yet another edition of the Thief Gold Fan Mission IMO playthrough. I'm your host, Deathstalker, and today we shall be looking at a level known as Shadow Business, made by Blutch on June 10th of 1999, meaning it is 4 days after the last mission of rendering demo. Now, I've been having a lot of technical problems with Twitch lately. It's been randomly disconnecting me rather frequently. So I've changed around a couple settings, and I'm hoping that this will make it so I don't disconnect as much. So this is as much a test video slash actual playthrough if it does function properly. We'll see how it does in the course of this playthrough. But, like I said, not exactly sure how the output of this thing will be due to, well, how things have been going in the past. So anyway, another thing to note is in the different credits there is a line for voice talent, which is rather interesting because at this time there is nothing really regarding anything along the lines of like voice talent. It's blank here, but it's just interesting because there is nothing like that in any of these missions around this time that'd be anything like that. Levels are not that complex at this time to have such things as voice talent and all that. So rather weird that they would include that line, but that's pretty interesting regardless. Anyway, the description, just letting you know, this fan mission is perhaps the nominator so far for worst grammar of the year. Yeah, this level is pretty bad in its description for how bad the grammar is. Just looking at it right now and having read it in the past in these test recordings that have failed miserably due to disconnects, you can tell that it is pretty terrible grammar. So I'm going to be basically translating what it's saying. Not word for word, because word for word would be kind of somewhat harder to understand. But yeah, it is not pretty at all. And there's a disconnect right there. Well, maybe I'll continue a little bit, see if it actually thins out or whatnot. I haven't really tried that, so we'll see. Um, so, according to this description, it is just a castle to visit. Um, which try to make it more interesting reactions from guards and make a level where sneaking is more helpful than trying to simply knock out everybody. So basically it sounds like it's a castle, but it's also a level where sneaking is the primary objective instead of rendering everybody unconscious. Which, if you know my playthrough style, you know that's exactly what I love doing. So, with that in mind, this should be an interesting level because this will be like something like Cragscraft, I guess, where it's actually harder to knock out everybody in the level. You can, I'm not 100% sure on that. I guess you could say, Ghostin's pretty challenging, but at the same time, I think when I think of like Cragscraft or something like that, and sneak around the prison complex, not the zombies, ghosting around the zombies doesn't sound like fun at all, but once you get to the prison complex, the ways that you can get around like the various guards and whatnot, and get around most of the areas besides like the areas with the switches, could be pretty accessible to get around. Like say the whatchamacallit, the areas where they watch, like the little watch. What am I thinking of? The guard stations. The guard stations are like pretty easy to get around as long as you know to go towards like the 1-2-1 instead of the 3-4-1. Or time your way across the 3-4-1 without getting anything alert. And yeah, in general, it's easier than trying to get into those two rooms and trying to knock out those two guards in particular. And the patrols are pretty sparse, so I can't really say either way would be too hard to them. But yeah, like the guard in the basically think like the hammer priest is harder to knock out probably than just douse the water, the torch, and sneak upstairs. Or say the what's another good example? The the other guard station, the one before, the one with the conversation, that could also be easy to sneak around because the guard's just standing, facing a certain direction, and if you hit him, he has the ability to perhaps just get angry at you because it's kind of an awkward angle. So that means it might actually be worse to try and knock him out. And that's a few examples in a level where, sometimes sneaking around enemies is easier than trying to knock them out. Another good example could probably be like the guards at, in front of Lord Bafford's Manor. But yeah, I definitely like having a lot of fun and just rendering everybody unconscious, so this should be a little bit interesting, I guess. We'll see exactly how this all works out. Anyway, according to this level, let me see here. Is the connection doing good? The connection's doing good now. Been disconnecting a little bit, but I'm trying to let it run out, see if hopefully it will finally stop disconnecting and stop freaking out, make it a bit more stable. Anyway, after selling the Horn of Quintus to a rich noble, it's time to take it back to sell it again later. And rumors say that the noble has another great treasure in possession, the Hand of Glory. Night is coming. It's time for Garrett. So yeah, basically we're going to be stealing the Horn of Quintus, Hand of Glory, various MacGuffins, basically. Alright, beyond that, we have the fact that there's a mention of a map, but you know how that goes. Similar to the briefing, fan missions are pretty apt to say yes when it actually is no to the inclusion of something. I notice that in general, in terms of like fan releases of various maps and whatnot. Oftentimes, you'll see like a release for a Quake level or this Thief level or any type of level. You'll be seeing often like statements saying it has something or it doesn't have something, and it's actually the opposite. Usually, it says it has more than it has. Often, like I said, in Thief, it's often like either briefing because maybe they think of the description, or a map because they think you can access a map screen. I don't really know. But in any event, some of these levels I know for a fact don't have a map. I think this one doesn't have a map. I could be wrong. We'll actually see when I get into Course's playthrough if I'm right or wrong. Well, I'll see. You won't really see it. I can say if it is true or not, but sadly I can't exactly show off the maps here. That's the one shame of recording in stream in comparison to the DS Storyway. In the DS Storyway, you could see the maps. And read the objectives for yourself and whatnot. This way, it is a bit harder to accomplish something like that. I guess if I really wanted to be crazy, I could take screenshots of it, but the problem with that theory is the fact that if I could take screenshots, I'd be doing the DS Story way. So, yeah, I really don't know how to go about it. Unless there's some way to make it like... No, I really don't know how I'd capture the menus. If I could capture menus, I could probably capture that if I could like switch between them, but I don't even know how to go around it. So, let's see here. What else do we have? We have EAX support, which honestly, as far as I know, either my computer doesn't support EAX support because I'm using headphones instead of my Sound Blaster card. Well, actually, I think I'm using my Sound Blaster card. And it's going, the signal's being sent through my headphones through that card. But in any event, I'm thinking because of my headphones or something, I'm not hearing EAX differences. I could be wrong and it's just a glitch of the game or something, but yeah. Whatever the event, I'm not able to ever hear differences in regards to EAX. I don't really even bother when playing Liquid Drumhead with EAX things because I cannot hear the difference myself at all. And yeah, it's one of those things that I think that's maybe one of the reasons why they changed to like OpenAL or something in New Dark, probably because of the EAS thing. But last time I tried checking out New Dark a while back, it had like a weird echo effect to it. I don't know if that was intentional, or maybe because I'm just used to playing it without that type of sound effect. But it was really annoying for me and kinda unintuitive. Yeah, me too, Phpminor. We shall see exactly if we get somewhere or not. Just have to basically try and record and see. So this is just an attempt. Determination. We shall persevere, right? We shall stay alive. Oh, we'll survive! Hey, hey! Anyway. Beyond that, there's really nothing else included, apparently. Difficulty level is about normal. So, due to the fact that really we don't have any normal difficulty in Thief, but that can be basically attributed to hard, going by other game standards. So yeah, looking at these objectives is about hard difficulty. I would agree with that. Get the Horn of Glory, get the Horn of Quintus, get 1500 loot. We'll see how much loot there is. Actually, I should have probably checked for loot on one of these times I've been recording, but I'll check it when I actually start playing the mission. Might as well. I have, we're doing this in one solid thing, so it's okay. I'll check it when I record it there and tell you what it is. Don't kill any servant. Yeah, because grammar, not servant, just servant. Um, Go back to the street. Alright. Don't kill any servant, go back to the street. I'm really loving this terrible grammar. Okay. For equipment, we have a sword, a blackjack, 10 broadheads, 8 water, 4 ropes, and lockpicks. So we have a little variety of different things. It's not like Polaroid Baffert is, where we had a ridiculous number of stuff, including gas arrows and whatnot. But it is a decent amount for a level. It's kind of like what you normally get. And of course, though, we have a known bug that sleeping doesn't work 100%. No idea what that means. Could mean anything whatsoever, really. I maybe the guards aren't fully sleeping. Maybe the guards are sleeping, but are easy to wake up. Or maybe they just look like they're sleeping, but just stationary. I don't really know what it means. But important to note is the fact that this is the updated version. Yes, people, there's going to be a buggier version than that doesn't have sleep and work 100%. There is one out there that, we were not able to see because I can't find it for whatever reason, where we could not escape the level. Meaning basically that this time around we can make it to the end of the level and finish it. Before, apparently, the objective would never tick off or something. So yeah, thankfully we can actually complete this mission. Hopefully, I shouldn't say that. Probably one of the other objectives might not be checkable, or probably there's some way to mess up the objectives that we'll find. But that's beside the point. Um, Sleeping guards and servants won't be stuck inside their bed when they wake up. Yeah, that's something that you notice a lot when in like early fan missions or whatnot. I don't think we've actually encountered that really, but I think I recall seeing examples of like guards and whatnot that will wake up from like a bunk bed or something and get stuck in their bed and just you not be able to really hit them because they're inside like a solid box. So really, if you wake up certain guards or whatnot or wherever, they'll basically be yelling at you or whatnot, and you'll be unable to knock them out. So yeah, bunk beds really one of the banes of my existence because it means basically the guards are knockoutable or something like that. So yeah, definitely not looking forward to saying guards if we ever have to deal with that. We'll see when we bump across those. Briefing, don't disappear. But you don't include a movie file, so wait. What briefing are you talking about? We definitely don't have like textual briefings or all that yet, so as far as I know, I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about briefing. Especially since there was no briefing included. Didn't he say there was no briefing included? Yeah, let me see here. Briefing! No! He says there's no briefing, then he says, that the briefing didn't disappear. What on earth is the briefing? the briefing doesn't disappear. Yeah! You didn't include a briefing to disappear to begin with, so what are you complaining about? And also there was some fixes to the AI, which means I have absolutely no idea what he fixed because he did not say what it was. And since we are not really able to see the original version, who knows? Oh boy. Apparently, in this level though, we have a new problem. There is some special rules that have been added. Some rules that apparently are, made to be like extra objectives that haven't even been mentioned at this time. Let's see here. In this level, Garrett has a weakness. He can't hurt women. That's why when trying to knock out women won't work. It's not a bug, just a weakness, which favoritizes sneaking and having to knock out, avoid knocking out everybody in the level. So basically, we cannot knock out, females, which luckily at this time means we can't knock out female servants. That means guards are, of course, free bounds because at this time they were all males. So that's good at least. We just have to worry about a few female servants or whatever we'll bump across in this mission because we basically have to go surround them or have them freak out, run around, and knock out everybody before they get to anybody interesting. But in any event, yeah, that's not going to be fun. People that we can't knock out. Gong are not always negative. If you study their effect, you could use them to help you. That's the good side of an alarm. Okay. So apparently there's a hint that we will have to use a gong to alert guards, which will be helpful for us. Oh, okay. He actually says a line even here. Please forgive my bad English. I'm French. That explains why we have such abysmal English in this one. And then for some reason we have the line construction. I'm not really sure why that's here, but okay. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's because of the build information. My mistake. Okay, and blah, blah, blah. We don't really care about how long you take to build a level. It's kind of something for yourself, not really something anybody else really cares about. Does anyone actually look at the build time for a level? I don't really think the build time matters much. It matters more the quality of the level in the end. If you can bang it out, in a short amount of time, where it takes you, years to complete, as long as it's a nice polished level, does it really matter the build time? Unless you're going for one of those challenges like trying to complete it in so many hours or minutes or whatever, I don't really see the purpose of having a build timeline. So yeah, I'm going to mostly ignore that because I'm just not a big fan of build times or even caring about them at all. There is various files that will overwrite the original ones if they're unzipped without prompting. Currently with this version of Thief, there will be no files that are overwritten. But future patches may include some of the files that may actually be overwritten. So basically, yeah. Just letting you know, at the time of when this level was released, which was back in June, the Thief 1.33 patch was around. So that is one reason why I had been focused on using the 1.33 patch instead of using the unpatched version of Thief the Dark Project. Because the patch version of Thief the Dark Project was what was around when fan missions started. It was the big thing before Thief Gold came around. It would be great for compatibility at the time. Let's see here. This level is made by NTN Albert, 1999. Otherwise, it seems like a bunch of credit information we don't really care about. Alright, I think we're ready to go. And the good news is the fact that Twitch seems to have stopped its disconnecting. So I'm quite happy for that. We'll see exactly how long that keeps up, but so far it's looking like it's actually doing better than we've been seeing lately, which is promising. So, we'll load up our level. And skip the training. And this level has absolutely no name on the top. What's it about levels not typing out these names? I think if you use it in the Thief Gold version, you'd get like Thieves Guild at the top due to it being Thieves Guild and all. That's the mission that'd be like overridden because it's mission 15 and all. But in the original Thief Dark Project, it was not much better because it was absolutely blank. Wait, Phpminor, what's up with Twitch? We have some problem with Twitch apparently. Phpminor has seen something. What's up, Phpminor? Oh boy, I'm not happy about this. Something's up and... Oh. Why did you have to make Yeah, or you made it sound like did Twitch. You made it sound like it was actually a bad thing, like, did Twitch actually, just do that on me or something like that? Or something, so, yeah. Sorry about that, people. Sometimes it's hard for me to figure out what people are trying to say or whatnot. Failure of communication! Oh, boy. I'm sitting here trying to communicate with people. Isn't that brilliant? Alright, let's see here. First thing first, let's see if this actually has a map. I crashed my game! This level does not have a map. I was exactly right about what I said. So, you saying this level has a map is a lie, Shadow Business. You do not have a map. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's actually try and play the level and actually check it out because, yeah. But, rule of thumb, do not check the map screen when playing Shadow Business. Let's see here. Rumor says that Lord Sard possesses the Hand of Glory, a very valuable item. It'll be a nice trophy in your home. If Lord Sard was rich enough to buy you the Horn of Quintus, not buy you apparently, but he added the line you for whatever reason, is rich enough to buy it a second time. Don't hurt servants. He's saying never hurt servants, but broken grammar, whatever. And don't even think of using your blackjack on women. You're a thief with nobility and honor. For some reason I don't think of Garrett like that, but okay, fine. Don't forget to loot some interesting cups or vases. Go back in the street. You've got other houses to visit after this one. Okay! Why do I feel I'm like playing Big Race Over the Road Racer with this broken English? It feels really, really bad. It just... I don't know. The grammar of this one's really driving me crazy. Anyway, let's actually start the mission. And we're here. Let me actually make sure that we have the ability to see. Looks like we're doing fine. We can actually see the screen. So, where am I? Holy moly, we got sound in this level! This is already an improvement from the demo! We are seeing the sky, and we're outside somewhere. He's stealthy. Got blackjack, sword, broadhead. Basically everything he said was here. And we still don't have any compass in this level, but the lockpicks. Not that we really need a compass when the map is even function for us. Because, they totally lied to me. not seeing like any way to get up there. Actually, one thing before I continue. I forgot all about this. Sorry about this, people, but I have to skip the level. Because I want to check out, and the goal's for 1500, but we're looking for 2125 apparently. So sorry about that, but I had to make sure we knew the loot amount. Wait, what's up, Phpminor? He's upset about something. Something is bad is going on. What's up, PHP? Let me close down. Let me close this down so I can see it better. What's going on, Phpminor? Twitch died? I didn't even experience a disconnect. I'm experiencing no drop frames, and it's been going for 25 minutes. So, I don't know what you're talking about, Twitch dying. Yeah, PHP, I don't know what you're talking about. Especially since, if you can hear me, then I don't really see what's different about now from before. So, I'm going to assume that you can see this now. I don't really know, honestly. You're kind of making me nervous. So, yeah. Definitely not too happy about this. Not sure if it's going to be functional or whatnot. But what I'm going to try and do is play. We'll see if it comes, if Phpminor can see Twitch again. Maybe he just needs to reload his thing, because everything looks fine on my end this time around, which is a first. But let's see here. Load up that so you can actually see the level fine. Make sure I can actually see myself playing. And there we are. Now we can actually start playing. Hopefully Phpminor is actually able to see something. Look, 2125. Anyway, from what I was looking at before around here, besides the interesting shadow setup here, I don't exactly know what's going on there. But I'm not seeing like any way up here. I'm assuming there's no loot in here. I don't know if Phpminor is still there or what's going on with him. So, I'm sorry, Phpminor, but we're going to continue the show. And I hope that you can figure out what's going on with you. I'm sorry to say it, but it's looking like it's on your end this time around. Which is kind of good, honestly, because I'm tired of it being on my end. Or on Twitch's end, should I say. Actually, it's not really my end. If it was on my end, I'd be able to fix it, probably. Loud tile room filled with lots of guards. Also, it should be key to note that I do not have any moss arrows. Nothing in there. And we have our first candle in the game. We've seen torches in the original game, of course, and various other things. But this level is quite different, as not only does it do that, but it tries to use like a little flame on a candle, which is a nice little effect here. It's definitely nice and creative. The flame here doesn't exactly look like it's nice and center place, but I'll give an A for effort for trying. It's nice to have something different beyond the regular torches to douse. So, props for probably the first douseable thing that wasn't a torch or just a large fire like a fireplace. Candles fit in pretty well with the rest of the thief stuff, so. Make sure there's like no chests or anything lying around. Looking for moss arrows, game. Well, I think, sadly, this level, against what they said about not, just avoiding guards and all that, this level doesn't exactly seem to want to let me do that. If they wanted me to let me avoid guards, they'd let me make it douseable and sneak around these people. But yeah, I'm not seeing it. It looks like I'm going to have to, knock out these guards. And by knocking them out, I mean walking a loud tile and knocking them out when they're searching for me. Because, yeah, there's really no other way to go about this, I see. So I'm going to douse this candle. That way I have a dark room. I can barely see him. That's beside the point. And then we're going to douse out here.
Thought I heard something.
One down. Wait a few seconds. And we're going to aim and shoot. Now, an interesting graphical glitch of this level is the fact that if you look at that floor, look how brightly lit that looks. But, however, this will be completely dark and we'll be able to walk around it with no problems. But if you already noticed, we're walking on the tiles, so there's really no way to get around it.
Come out, you! I heard that!
Let's just get these guards. It's easy enough to walk around here and just knock them out, like that. Oh, that's what exactly we'll do. Easy peasy. We have some front doors here, but they're locked, and I don't believe there's actually a key for these. I believe if I took my sword out and bashed down these doors, it would lead to blackness. I believe I've actually attempted in the past. Alright, might as well get that guard because there's tile up there too on those stairs. We'll get him down here. Come on down here. I hear a female servant around, so I don't like that, but I want to get this guard who has a key on him. That's significant. I wish Phpminor would say something about his situation.
Hey! Come out at
That way I
once!
would know if he is able to see something now or whatnot, but yeah. Like I said, sadly I think he'll have to be watching.
You soon enough!
I guess the good news is the fact that he can see her on YouTube after this. And there he won't have to worry about his connection issue or whatever it is. Like I said though, I don't believe this time around it's me. Could be wrong. I don't believe it is. This key doesn't unlock this door. I'm hearing more footsteps, which means I can alert more guards into this little dark hidey hole. Hey, why wouldn't you take this dark hidey hole? You can't sneak around the guards here anyway because you don't have moss arrows. I'm assuming that's why they say use the gong, because basically make a loud noise to distract everybody. So actually what I'm doing is a bit more stealthy because I'm not making it so way the guys in the adjacent room can hear me. I'm just making it so I can walk here and make noise. So yeah. Hi there. I think I remember this. I think I remember needing to douse this torch.
Who's noising about then?
Or not. They got worried by that torch. Well, come out here, people!
Alright, where are you? Who is that?
You might as well come out here and take me out. I'll leave that light on since they're searching for me. And might as well just take them out since they're already hunting for me.
Let me come find you.
So yeah! Stealthy! This is exactly what I think of when I think of thief.
I'll find you.
Walking a loud tile and have a guard search for me. Well, that's how it usually ends up, but this isn't what it's supposed to be! Game? Alright, so 2 more guards out of the way. We're really racking up these unconscious guards. Just walking on this loud tile, we're just getting a bunch of free knockouts. Hey, fine by me. Free knockouts! What's wrong with that? Can't exactly complain, can ya? I think I just alerted a servant.
Hello?
At this rate, though, I'm walking in a dark area entirely, so it's not like any guards can see me. Ooh, a healing potion. Not that I'll ever use it probably, but thank you for the thought. I'm looking for like 21, 25 or so, so 50 is pretty small. That's a start. Hard to see in this level. The guard patrolling up there. I think the idea will be to time this. That way when he goes in that door, you rush up the ladder. But we got 50 of the loot. So, When he turns around, we start heading up the ladder. When he closes the door, we can jump up. It's a matter of timing. And now's the right time to time this.
Hey!
There we are. One more guard out of our way. There was only one guy patrolling up here, so... Thank you, we got our water arrows back. Not exactly sure when I'm going to be using them, but we'll see. I'm not exactly sure where this mission goes. It's been a while since I played this one, so... You know, I really don't even remember much of what's in it. One of those... They do have rope arrows, and that looks like something that could be shot a rope into. Not really. The overhang does. Let's see here. Okay, this could work. But this goes right to the upper floor of the tile area anyway, which isn't too hard to get to, as far as I know. So, yeah. It just gives you a nice shortcut so that way I don't walk on the tile and maybe alert the guard in the next room. Oh, I'll still take it. And now we have a soap block to pick. Oh, let's get it open so that way it's out of the way. The tedium of picking this lock. Okay, 2 wine bottles here. I think there's a guard over...
What's going on over there?
There's a guard right there.
Noise stopped.
So, let's see here. Not seeing anything in here. Check out the next room. I'll tile, but luckily we're enough away from him that I'm not really too concerned about being heard. Nice, little candlesticks. 150 loot. Hopefully none of these levels are going to be evil and give me like little tiny rings not to go up, but we'll see. Guide room down there. I think I'm gonna wait on this area. Just because I remember it being pretty chaotic. I think I want to have gas arrows, which I think I can find in a certain area. If I remember correctly. So I'll wait on this. For that particular reason of gas arrows. Might be wrong, but... Gotta go on this type of knowledge when playing in IM mode. Surprised you didn't hear that. Run on this floor so he doesn't hear me anymore. And we'll check out. Sound silent.
I hear you there!
I think you see me.
Where are you?
Yes, you do. Well, I freaked out everyone behind that door. That's pretty awkward. But, well, they can't get to me, so I can care less about them right now. I'll let them calm down, freak out. This is apparently not a very good level for stealth. Either there, I'm just failing miserably at it, but like I said, just based on how it started, I don't see us being a good level for stealth. Ooh, more loot. Every little bit counts towards that objective of 2125. I'm gonna keep remembering it. Now, this candle looks a lot nicer, even if the flame's still a little bit displaced. A lot nicer. And here's a book, but it's not readable. I'll actually have to see afterwards, if I remember, to see if there's actually something readable in that book. Maybe, maybe not. You know, I probably could do that right now while up and around. I didn't know we could open a door. Open the door! Is there a ghost? Who opened the door? It wasn't open. You heard that door open. That was weird. The door just opens on its own. Well then. 1 second, people. I just want to make sure one other thing while I'm here. Let me check the directories to make sure. Yeah, there's no books or anything in this level. No, I just looked in the wrong folder. My mistake. Books. English. I'm assuming this would be it, right? Garrett, have fun. Tells. Wait, that's default. Actually, this is using the same default one.str that we saw in the other one. Well then, they actually that's funny actually. Both ones with a broken book actually was the same document from Tells. Wow. This person just threw a random Tells book in here. But yeah, that was just that one back from default that we saw. Whatchamacallit? Default. I think it was just called default. Anyway, we already know there's going to be angry guards behind this door. I think there's another door downstairs we have yet to check out. Might be even multiple doors, I forget. Yeah, see, there's a locked door here. I always used to forget about this door, because I never really noticed it. I am important to notice things in advance, so... Let's see here. Oh, this loud and annoying corridor. Why do I feel coming out this way would be a bad idea?
Strange noise.
Okay, so that's a bad way to go. I was right. Thought there was a guard out there. I'm glad I stopped when I did. That would have been bad. Alright. These two doors are locked. Hold on. We'll have to find the key.
What was that there? I saw something. Oh well, too many imaginings.
Yes, indeed. Too many imagines for you. She has a key I want.
Someone there?
Move back. That. Boy, how am I supposed to do
Glad
this?
it was nothing. Is that you, Kevel? Don't know what it was, and it's gone now.
Get this loot.
Huh?
Careful. Careful.
Oh well, too many imaginings.
And we got 350 gold. I'll probably hunt around like more like a maniac later and see if rampage around certain rooms will actually get me the rest of this loot, but we'll see. Well, that takes care of you.
Hey, who was that?
And this guy,
He's got a bow.
I can easily knock out because he's a male. You were designated male at birth. You can be knocked out. Thank you. That's 400 gold. Aren't these guys basically girls anyway with their whiny voices? That's beside the point. Not saying girls have whiny voices, by the way. I'm saying that the fact that he has a high-pitched voice is, you know, more feminine and, masculine. Not the bush guards. No, sir. You want to do video games. There we are. 500. Not even close, but, well, we'll go with that, right? Here we are. This opens this room. And this room has the Horn of Quintus. Yay, first objective check off. So we have the Horn of Quintus found. Need the Hand of Glory. 1500 to return to the streets. Which I think I remember this mission and where actually the streets are. I think I'm recalling this mission slowly as I'm playing it. And we have here rings with a label that doesn't work. Oh, a nugget here. Doesn't work. Label. Doesn't seem like any of these labels work. Open sword with another label. And the base. Yay! 10,000 loot! The first 10,000. About like 1,025 more to go. I think 1,125 actually, but that's beside the point. Oh! Open and close! I put it in the door. So we don't want to go that way. That way would be bad. Because angry guards and all. Not pretty. I can avoid that. Not sure if I can avoid all these situations. We'll see. Oh, it's so dark over here. I'm able hard to make it hard to see. This level has way too dark shadows. If you notice, like you can't see anything when you're looking like this. You can't see the doors really. You just have to hope you're in the right general area and open to find the door. That's not exactly what we want. That was the way back. That's right. I completely forgot that we had the door to start with on this side. Somebody's walking around. They're walking away from me. This heads out here. This leads to a staircase up. Let's go up the staircase first. Because, not tile.
I surrender!
Help! Help!
There's a sound bug here where people won't be able to hear me.
I just saw the intruder. He's around here somewhere.
I don't think the guard saw me there. Which is freaking amazing. You know what I can do? I got a great solution to this problem. Can I douse like these torches? And now, I don't care about the woman. You can do whatever you want. As long as the guard comes down from his thing. Cheater! You want me to cheat? I can cheat. Run!
That was your last chance. Hey, you!
Because he's completely sealed in the side, now he can't get to me. So, yeah. That's how we beat that guard. We locked the door, stole some loot. Actually, now we just need exactly 1,000 gold. And yeah, it seems like this level is more of a run around like a maniac type of level. not really my type of level, I guess.
Oh, what was that?
Oh yeah, this servant can't be knocked out. But that's okay, because he's just gonna run back and forth like a maniac. Thank you for your loot. 1325. Also, we have this misplaced door that you can see, like, well into. Let's steal this food while we're here. Random food to steal. Because why not? When you're in a little back room with a woman servant you can't knock out, and a servant that's running around that you can't knock out for whatever reason, well, the solution is to run around like a maniac and make everyone freak out even more. Yeah. Boogie Boogie Boo, I see you. Now we run upstairs before the guard sees me, hopefully. Want to bet that he's still looking for me? Like, we already know he's going to turn around. Wow, he didn't. Alright. I'll take that. But now the female servant could freak out all she wants because there's nobody around that's going to be able to do anything. Oh, thank goodness for that. $15.25, so we're slowly getting there. I think actually that gives me my loot objective. Yep, 1,500 valuables. We got a loot objective already. We're just looking for that rest at 21.25. Which we'll try and get. I think there's a tapestry over here I can get. Not that there's anything in there, but okay, regardless. Completionist purposes and all. Wish I could get those gas arrows. Let's let him walk away a bit. Now I think I shoot a rope arrow here I can get down. A bit of injury. That's okay. Overall, I'm pretty good. 15.25. Want to move quickly.
Was that you? Seems quiet enough now. Oh well.
I think what I need to do is run to the far side so that way you can't really see me. In order to do that. What the? Did servant just get knocked out? What the? Did you just hear that? A servant just knocked out somehow. How did that even happen? Who got knocked out? Was it the one in the kitchen all the way down there that I knocked out a long time ago? Was that like a...
All that blood.
Wow, what the? This is really silly.
Who's there? Is someone there?
This is pretty sad.
I'm imagining things.
This way's not good. Quick.
Hello? Show yourself. Someone behind me?
Who's there?
Ah, another Ramirez Sergeant, so they continued using them. Luckily, he's still not alert, which is good, to say the least. I don't want you alert. We got rid of one more guard. The one down here, at least. And now we can head upstairs. Ooh, he's gonna come through that door.
Who's there? Is someone there? Must have been imagining.
Quick turn around, climb up, like here, and jump. That way I do it like that. I could run out and knock him out.
Who's
And I don't really need to hide your body. Doesn't look like there's anything on the top of that water thing. That fancy statue thing, whatever that is. Must be a drunk guard up there. Fire arrows? What am I supposed to do with fire arrows? $17.25, by the way. We're inching our way along. Plus, there's a bit more loot down by the fountain I didn't pick up.
Is that you? Can't hear it anymore. Probably nothing.
Went to middle of the fountain, see if there's anything in here. Doesn't look like anything. Same. So now if I remember correctly, no, that's not gonna work. Only solution I have is to quickly rush around this corner before he sees me and hide in the darkness.
What's that? Who goes?
Like that.
Seems clear enough now.
There we are. Just like that. One more guard out of my way. Now, we have a drunk guard, but I think he's facing me. You see? And again, if I douse it, not gonna be nice for me either. But I think what I want to do is climb this rope at least enough to see what's up here. Yeah. First of all, I want to rope a bit closer. Second of all, I want that torch douse. We're going to jump in there. I see where the other rope is. It's not pretty. Rope bugs could happen here, but you can see the other rope. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna leave the rope there. And this is why we doused the torch, because you would have been alerted by that. Nice. Looking for a sign of movement. In the guard. Okay, I think I see him. I think I see him. Go work my way around him. This is something. Can't tell what, but it's something. I see where he is. There he is. So hard to see in this room. Sounds like there's a guard right around here. Huzzah! Just by whacking the bed. Sure enough, I actually got a guard. Amazing. I'm proud of my ability to hit that guard there. I did not think that would work out well. Hooray! Another sleep guard! Look at my ability to knock out guards just by walking up to them. Definitely not as twitchy as in Thief Gold. Ooh, a gas arrow and 1800 loot. Can really use that gas arrow game, so thank you. Now I think this way leads to a locked door that you can't open with anything. So you have to walk a long way around, or you can bash down the door if you want to be cheap about it, but we're not going to be. I'm not sure if there's loot in this room. So hard to tell with the darkness. There's a bottle around here. Can't really see what I'm doing. I think what I want to do is almost explore the mission. If it doesn't turn out I get all the loot, I'm going to check out this room a bit more. Shoot like a fire arrow in it. Just to see what's in there. So yeah, a bit excessive, but it'll work. There's only one healing potion, so I'll save it. There's still a bit more to go. So, I have a gas arrow. That'll be useful in the upcoming area, as I said. Let's see why in a second. Now, part of the strategy will involve dousing all these torches here. No, maybe not all the torches.
What's going on over there?
Somehow I doubt with only that one douse, I'm not going to be able to sneak in there without alerting him. I almost want to try the guard room first because of that. Weird as that sounds, because I do have a free shot. But yeah, with a guy facing that way and two facing...
What was that? Just me or did something? Hey, where'd you come from? You're dog meat. Come back here and fight.
Come on, everybody.
I'll find you.
I'm not playing around with you right now. Just get all 4 rounds. Need 4 guards. It's only 2. Where's the other 2?
Hiding won't save you, thief. Take that!
Ah!
That's it. You take that!
Woo! Dive right past them. Let's head down here.
We can take them. We'll teach them to mess with us.
Gotta get a really good shot here to get all 4. Plus, like I said, with this, doesn't help that I lost one of them.
Come on now, come on. Come out here, I dare you. Die!
Woo! Through here. Just smashing the doors. These 3 keep finding me. It's the other one that's the pain.
You're dog meat.
Hi there.
That's it. You've had it.
Okay, here we are. Finally all 4. Now we just need to get them together. Like a cluster. Perfect! That's how you do it right there. Look at that! Was it the most stealthy way? No! But man, did that feel good! Getting 4 guards that were angry at me in one shot? That was awesome. Actually, why am I even high on the bias? I think I just dealt with every guard in the mission. You know, like I said, you know, the way to one way you could deal with them is by basically ringing the gong and making them search for you and trying to knock them out in this very linear corridor in which most of the time they're going to spin up here, which unless you have doused all the torches means you're going to be having a hard time dealing with it. So yeah, it's much, much easier just to take your gas arrow and take out everything you can, which as you saw we did. Now we can run here, just to check out and see that there's really nothing but this chest. What's in this chest, by the way? A chest we couldn't have really gotten into unless we alerted all the guards. Well, let's pick it open and see. Inside, there was a key. So yeah, an essential key that otherwise we wouldn't have really been able to get. So there we got it. Still can't open that door. I figured we couldn't. Where am I? I said the shadows in this level are so hard, make it so hard to see. Let me go back around. I want to see if that, servant was actually knocked out. Just a curiosity. A weird fleeting curiosity. I don't really care about sneaking around because a woman's the only one left. I care less about her. I found it funny that he just passed out somewhere. I heard him pass out. I don't know where he went. But he passed out somewhere. Not exactly sure where he ran off to. He passed out. But my, was that hilarious to hear. Her freaking out and him passing out. Oh, here she is. She's glitched. And now she's just going to be standing here for eternity. And he's passed out here. So he passed out randomly on the balcony. And she's frozen in place. Well, good news! We're not going to even have to worry about knocking out this one! You know, at this point, so much more even worry about the whole Garrett doesn't have to worry about knocking out people because this person's stuck in eternal torment. Honestly, I think at this point it'd probably be better to be knocked out than be left this shell of a person who's constantly frozen. She's not even able to speak! My god, look at this! Well, you can't really see much of anything because of how shadowy it is, but what you can see, you can recognize that it's a woman who's just standing on this table here. Apparently, she somehow managed to glitch. I don't really know how, but yeah. Hi. Sorry about all that. Look what I've done. I've frozen time. This is what I do by stealing things. I freeze time and doom humanity. Well, by causing the trickster, you know, to invade and all that. Because we didn't get to ring that fancy gong before, let's ring it now. Come in here. Get a bit more loot. Only about 2,000 loot. That's the way to the streets, people. So yeah, we're not going back to the start, as much as that sounds like go back to the streets. We're actually going out to a completely different part of the mission to the actual literal streets. It's important that you pay attention to when it says the streets instead of, you know, another location, because sometimes it will do that to you. We have 2550, I mean 20050. We're missing 100 gold. Hopefully 100 gold's in this room so I don't have to hunt in that dark room, because I'm really starting to question it being in that dark room. I'm really hoping it's not. I'm really hoping it's like 100 gold in here somewhere. But like I said, I really have a fleeting feeling that it's going to be in that one. Ooh! 21.25. I think that was the loot total. I really hope it was the loot total. I believe it is. So I'm going to go with that being the total amount of loot you can find. And by the way, you may be wondering, where is the Hand of Glory? It is behind this tapestry here. Once again, rule of thumb when playing the Thief level, cut all tapestries. Unless you're trying to ghost, in which case that's against ghosting rules, which I never really understood because you can't really play some Thief levels without cutting tapestries. So yeah, when you kind of have to do a glitch in order to beat a level, in my opinion, it just makes the level less fun, and that's one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of ghosting in general, is because of banner nudging, guard nudging in general, and nudging on the floor to get, be silent. A lot of those things just bug me, honestly, so that's why I just try and play the regular game or whatnot. I'm not too big on trying to do things like ghosting and all that. So if you were ever wondering why I'm not really ever trying to get into a ghosting scene, that's the main reason why. Because mainly I see it as being a bunch of glitches, and I'm not about glitches at all. I don't really believe we should be playing the game with said glitches. If we had a fully functional thing without glitches, that's one story. Like a level that is designed for glitching. A level that's designed for ghosting. Then, alright, I can work with that somewhat, but yeah. I'm also pretty terrible at ghosting in general, but I would try at least a lot more if it wasn't for the glitches. Probably this key. Which there's no sound, because probably this is a different sound surface, and we're in a different area, just like that sound glitch with the staircase, which is very cruel, may I say. But we got the Hand of Glory, Horn of Quintus, and we got 2125 loot, which I believe is the mat's loot. So, don't kill any servants and return to the street. Didn't kill anyone. And also the whole thing about don't blackjack any female servants. Actually, that's a stupid thing to ask too. If you're going to have a rule like that, where Garrett can't knock out female servants, why didn't you include that in the objective screen? You told me not to kill any servants. Why didn't you just say in there, don't knock out female servants? You could have told me as an objective. But yeah, you just kind of said it at the beginning and then didn't really include it as a separate objective. I don't see why that wasn't included as a separate objective, really. Okay, so we have a direct way which would kill us. And we could jump off this way and it's a lot less of a death. I think honestly, the real solution here is to land on a crate or something, isn't it? Well, that nearly killed me. 1 point of health, people. That's why you really need to save that healing potion, because you'll nearly die from the drop at the end of the level. Hooray. Well, I'm glad I didn't die here. Wow. Anyway, 2125. Let's escape this level before something bad happens and I do die. And we're on the streets. Huzzah. Look at all this street stuff. And we took 45 minutes and 42 seconds, got 2125 over 2125. Pockets picked 1 or 2 because that one guard was alerted to us near the beginning. The female wasn't, but, like I said, Pockets picked I'm not too big on ever, as you all know. But 2125 or 2125, that's awesome to see. Blocks picked 5, knockouts 14, while airborne 1. Damage dealt 16, damage taken 13, and damage healing taken 4. And yeah, most of that damage came from the end. I am kind of thankful that we didn't die there. Like I said, that's the main reason why you have that healing potion at your disposal, because you are basically full health before you attempt that jump. I think if we landed on a crate, it would have been better. I was thinking I saw a dark patch over there. I thought maybe there was actually a surface that I could land on. And yeah, I kind of realized as soon as I was falling and going past that dark patch that, nope, there's no surface here. And I just had to hope for the best. And yeah, luckily the best did happen. And we actually managed to live. Wow, that was close. 1 point of health remaining. Anyway, innocents killed, none. Others killed, none. Bodies discovered by enemies, one. That one servant that was knocked out and the female was freaking out about that we couldn't do a single thing about, mind you. So yeah, very, very crazy mission. You know, I don't think there's really one instance of real stealth in the course of this mission much, you know, beyond like maybe some of the guards on the towers. But in general, it wasn't much actual stealth. It was more alert guards using something and then try and knock them out. And mind you, we can never knock out an alert guard in the light, no matter even if they have yet to see me or just searching for me in the Thief 1 engine. I think in New Dark, because it uses the Thief 2 engine, you could, but in the original Thief engine, on Thief Gold, you cannot knock out guards if they are in anything beyond pitch darkness. So, yeah, that kind of makes it rather inconvenient because you basically have to make it as dark as possible. And the problem with making it dark as possible is the fact that this level has terrible darkness that makes it hard to see anything. And yeah, by the end of this level, with those final four, like I said, I had that gas arrow. And yeah, I was hoping I could maybe get around the guard house. But as soon as I realized the guards saw me, I realized I wanted to take them out as much as possible. Plus the fact that I missed with that one water arrow meant I was basically doomed when it came to trying to douse all the torches in that area because I saved that one room for last. So because of that, and the fact that I was basically going to be seen by that guard as soon as I ran the room, I realized I kind of had to do a 4-shotter to get all the guards. And we got very lucky with that shot. We managed to do it, execute it perfectly. So yeah, that was a very lucky playthrough, I have to say, with that final area. Man, 1 point of health. If we had managed to get injured one more point by anything, we wouldn't have been able to beat the level. We would have died. So, that's when, you know, that's the type of thing where you say, wow, I can't believe I just made it out on that. But yeah, 1 point of health. That is always a good feeling when it's like that 1 point, you know. So, I guess Phpminor, you know, had problems with his Twitch or whatever. He never came back, never commented. So as far as I know, he's not around anymore. He is still, nope, not in my viewer list anymore. It said he was, but I hadn't really checked it for a little bit, so it hadn't been updated. So yeah, I guess Phpminor gave up on trying to watch. Thought, you know, as far as he knew, Twitch died on me, and that was the end of that. So, sadly, he won't be able to really see this until he goes on YouTube, which, of course, I'll be uploading it to there. But that's beside the point. I thank everybody here for watching, and I shall say farewell for now. Take care, everyone. Oh, wait, awkward. When I pressed the stop streaming button, it did not stop streaming. Okay, I'll press it again.